Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's pick a card is How to Fix It. So the terms came out in an interesting way this time, and they're not exactly what they would normally be called. So sorry about that ahead of time. So pile one, we have, I'm calling it Stuck, but this is the charm. This is how it came out, which is in reverse. It's the Unstuck one. And then, again, this came out in reverse. This is pile two. So I'm calling it double in reverse. And then we have pile three, which is Dazed. Alright, so pile one, pile two, and pile three. And while you decide on your piles, I'm just going to let you know that in this pick a card, I chose the Moonology to see who you need to fix things with. What you need to fix things with. I use Harry Potter's inspirational whatever. But so for those cards, I'm going to read I'm not reading it out loud. I'm going to read it in my head, and then when I'm done with it, I'm going to see what they're talking about, because the back is very long. So and then we have advice for the situation, and I pulled some angel messages for that. Then, just because, that's what people ask about the most is love and work, I asked about, I got advice for that with Angel Romance on love. And money and work, I used Divine Purpose. Then I pulled some advice cards just to see, what else in your life might need, fixing or whatever. And then I pulled some charms to let you know that you're on the right path, that things are going the way that they're supposed to. Little charms to see, things you would see along your everyday life. So also I wanted to know if you guys have anything else you would like for me to add for the How to Fix It. What else would you like to know in the How to Fix It cards? What you want me to ask the cards, because that'd be really helpful, because I was trying to figure out, I was having a hard time earlier, so I want to know what you guys think. I also want to say thank you for all the subscriptions, all the likes, all the comments. You guys made my day. You guys always make my day. I love you guys very much. I'm so very appreciative of it. My birthday was on the 6th, so that's why things have been a little spacey. But I did pre-record the one, and I was so happy about it. I was so excited. I'm like, I knew, I figured it out. I'm on time. I'm on schedule. And that was the only one I was on schedule for. Anyway, but yeah, if you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. I love your guys' requests. I always try to get to them as soon as I can. I am currently working on a request that somebody requested a really long time ago, and I know it's a long time ago, but I've been trying to figure out how to go with it, how to ask the right questions, and that kind of thing. There are things, it does take me a while sometimes with some pick a cards, how to put them together, what kinds of questions to ask. But I do the practice readings on myself before I do the readings for you. If I don't feel like the readings are clear enough, I won't do it for you guys quite yet. Not until I feel comfortable with it, which is how it's supposed to be. But the request, I said thank you for my amazing peeps. I think that's all I've got for you. So I will see you at your pile. Bye. So I should probably go over here. Bad girl, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you, bad girl? Fuck, did I really just... I'm sorry for that. Sometimes I randomly speak, randomly talk, randomly sing. Sometimes I get weird accents, and I don't have an accent. I'm from the north. We don't do accents. But I mean, some. I mean, back home, for some reason, they don't know what the fucking H sounds like. Oh, it drives me crazy. They're like those people that say, because you know whipped cream is whipped cream. They go, whipped cream. It drives me fucking crazy. Like, have you ever seen Family Guy? You know, and they kid around like that? People really do that. They're in Indiana, okay? They fucking irritate my soul when they do that shit. But, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their way of doing things. And I swear, sometimes when you tell them that it irritates you, they do it a little bit more. Just to irritate you. But then again, I had a very different upbringing than most people. I grew up in a tiny little trailer park community on a highway. But I was super close to Gary, Indiana. It was like right down the street one way. Then right down the street the other way, there was the city that we went to school, and then there was like, we're literally right on the highway. We're on Route 20. Huh. Oh, that's why I can't on reverse. Touche. Move this up a little bit. Okay. Oh man. Just a slightly bigger table. We'll go with 8 minutes. Okay, my pile 1. If you chose Unstuck, this cute little dog inside of the circle, this is your pile. So I just wanted to say, from what I got from this charm, that's why I came up with Unstuck, is because normally this little dog is in a circle. And he feels like he's in this small little world and he can't get out of it. He feels like a big fish in a small pond. Can't grow anymore. Stuck. But he came out in reverse. So I feel like you just came out of feeling stuck. You figured out the path that you want. You may have just recently moved or left a job, maybe left school. Like, I feel like you have this new start, you have this new thing ahead of you, and you're leaving behind feeling stuck. I feel like something made you feel stuck at some point. Okay, all right, well, this makes sense. So like I said, I did pull some zodiac signs to see who you maybe have to fix things with. But we also got a lot of that came out with it. So like, I feel like there's a Cancer, or it's your South Node inside of your birth chart. Something that's been holding you back. But it's like Spirit wants you to know to don't let your past hold you back. That you and your loved ones are safe. You know, if you keep holding your vision, then things will happen. Things are going to happen the way that you want them to, the way that they're supposed to happen. And like, the energy is gaining momentum as well. So I do feel like there could have been some sort of an argument or some kind of like resolution or like some kind of conclusion when it comes to this person. Because I do feel like it is a person. I feel like there's somebody you may have never noticed that they were your South Node before. They're like, I was gonna say moon sign, but I actually meant their was going to say their sun sign, that may have never crossed your mind, but it's like somebody from your past has been holding you back for a long time. It's like, and I don't feel like you felt so safe for a while, but you are safe now. Everything is going to work out. I keep hearing according to plan, but like, maybe it's your plan. You have like a life plan and you want to make sure things go accordingly, and it wasn't before, because maybe you were in a situation where things weren't working out the way that they were supposed to. It was like you thought it would bring you closer to your vision, and it didn't. It brought you further back. But now it's like that's gone. There's nothing holding you back from that. Or there will be nothing holding you back from that, and that's what's bringing you towards your dreams, towards your vision. Give me a second to read these. Sometimes the best way to handle a challenging situation is to accept your friend's help. Have your friends ever stopped you from making a hasty decision or offered help during a difficult time? Did you accept? Why or why not? Do you think things would have been different if you had made a different choice? So I feel like this one is like talking about, you may have had a friend that may have talked you out of something just in time. It's like you had this big mission or this big thing that you really wanted to do in your life, and like it's like you were going to go and do it on your own, but you kind of needed people's help, and it's like you have a hard time asking for people's help. So somebody may have called you out on it and been like, hey, I feel like that's what that argument was, or is going to happen. It was like was like, hey, you can't do this on your own. You have to accept other people's help. We want to help you out, but you have to give us a little more time. Like, give us just a little more time so we can get things like ready for what it is you want to do. And it's like this, I feel like you may have, like I said, have a hard time asking for people's help. And it's like you think about if things had been different, if you had made a different choice, would things have turned out differently? Of course, everything would have turned out differently. But I feel like if you knew you were supposed to do something with somebody by your side, and if things didn't work out, that's okay. Things don't always work out, you know? It just isn't always meant to be the way you think it is. But I feel like you also have to learn to accept help from other people, including when they are offering it to you, when it's something that you truly want, because like it's like you have a hard time with that. It's like you're afraid to like accept somebody's help, or you're not doing it on your own or something, but you are. It's your dream, it's your vision. It's okay to accept help from other people. That's what people are supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other out when they're in need. I know you don't see it often, and it's not as much as it should be, but when there is somebody that you feel is truly trying to offer help to you, I think you should take it, and I think this person was. I also do feel like there is, maybe for some of you, this person's true colors started showing, and you started to see the kind of person that they were, and it may not have been what you wanted. You also have, so by the way, that one was battling our fears. I feel like you have a hard time letting people in, helping you out when you need it. You have a hard time asking for help when you need it. Especially when it comes to like your friends. You may have a tight-knit group, or you might have like family that's just trying to offer you help, and it's like hard for you to accept that help because you want to do it on your own. And you will. It's okay to accept help. There's nothing wrong with needing help. We're all human. We all need help sometimes. I also have the Daily Prophet is the most popular wizarding publication in Britain, the source most wizards and witches turn to for their daily news. This made it easy for Ministry of Magic to use the power to control their narrative regarding Lord Voldemort's return in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. It is an important reminder to be careful not to take the media we consume at face value. Today, try spending some time with a publication, website, or other news source that you don't normally read. It may help you see things from a different point of view. Okay. And this is resistance. So I feel like you're kind of taking in, so we subconsciously take things in, like when we're looking at social media and we're like looking up like, for example, like when you're looking at Facebook and you're looking at people's news feed and stuff, not everything that is necessarily on there, like if you're like, for example, social media stalking somebody and it's on like Facebook and you see their news feed and it's like a bunch of people are posting on that person's thing, but this person doesn't say a lot. Or this person is posting a bunch of things about like what they're doing or maybe what they're with, or like there's something that they're like posting a lot about, but you're not getting the whole thing because you're only seeing it from their side. I feel like there's like, you need to step back from that and maybe look at it from a different kind of angle, maybe. But I also feel like there's also some kind of false information going around too. Like somebody is like making up lies so that you don't believe that somebody's doing well or somebody's doing something correctly. There's some sort of false information that's being given. And like you're reading that false information and you're only believing that, but it's only because you're not going through all of the other sources. There are other sources that are available to you so that you can see and figure it out for yourself what to believe. You're taking things at face value, and you're not supposed to, because there are other things in this particular thing that you're supposed to be looking at that you're like, I feel like you're kind of avoiding a little bit. Yeah, because that's where the resistance comes in, because we're avoiding it. So maybe look at things from a different point of view. Maybe look at, maybe ask some friends if you guys have the same friends and you trust them. Your advice, your angel advice for this is, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. You might actually be spending a lot of time with one of your animals. I see somebody cuddling up with like a kitten or like a teenager cat. You know, it's like you just hold on to them a little bit. I don't know. I feel like you get a little therapy from it, some healing. You also have, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So I do feel like you need to start taking care of yourself, not only because it's like beneficial to yourself, but it also makes you feel good when you do something for you and not like everybody around you. Including when like you're treating yourself like with something special. You have no conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide you and comfort you. So again, I do think it is talking about that. It is again asking you to look for other options, looking into other things. And you know what's interesting? I'm kind of getting the idea that you may, like, for example, go on a walk somewhere and you may walk towards water or something. It's like you're thinking to yourself, and you might actually end up getting like, you might think of ideas or options in that moment. And it's like, because you're clearing your mind, you're actually taking the time to go off and think about it. And you get these options that pop in your mind and you're like, well, no, that's not really, but like there's a reason why those options are coming up in your mind, so you know that you have those options, that these things, other things are available to you. You have to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So you've got like a few cards saying that you kind of really need to see something from somebody else's point of view. Stop just seeing things from your side of things, because yes, it is your side, and yes, I know you feel like it's the right, side, but at the same time, there's another person with a whole different perspective, a whole different thought process than you, and sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget people don't think like we do. People can't do what we can do. Not everybody's the same. People forget that for some reason. So, like, I feel like you need to remember that. When it comes to this person, they are different than you are. Okay, you may have a lot of the same things, a lot of the same qualities and such, or like there may be a lot of things you guys have in common, but you are different people. Okay, so this person may be doing things that you may not want them to do. You may not understand their motive for doing it, but it's because you don't know, you can't see things from their point of view. You're not seeing things from their point of view. You're not trying to either. So I am feeling like you gotta try to see it from their point of view at least, or maybe ask somebody, why did this person do that, and maybe they could explain to you in a way that you can understand for why they did that. And I feel like once you understand from your point of view, your mind will change. Things will change a lot better for you, the way that they're supposed to. You have your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and minds. And this is Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel. I do feel like you're having a very hard time forgiving this person. A very hard time. I feel like you're very angry too, which you have every right to be, but at the same time, anger is not good for you. It kind of makes your heart a little bit bitter. I feel like you need to release it. I'm not saying anger is a bad thing. Anger is, it can be a great thing, but at the same time, I do feel in this instance, it's not really helping you so much as it's like pausing you from growing. It's making you stuck from growing. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. See, like that is something we were getting earlier. Like, things are coming about. Things are going to happen. You just have to have patience. You have to have faith that things are going to work out the way that you want. I feel like there is something coming towards you that brings you a lot of peace and a lot of love. And it is in your very near future. But, like, there's something about don't try to force it to happen. So, like, if you were just to do a few things here and there and then it would make it happen. But, like, it's like something about those little things are the wrong things. Like, you have to let those things go because otherwise things won't work. It's like a clock. Everything in that clock has some kind of, every mechanism in that clock has something to make it all go together in one direction to show you the time. And I feel like it's the same thing for this. If you were to mess or touch it in some kind of way, trying to force it to happen, one little nudge of it and it'll make the whole thing fall apart. Like, you could pop out all of the mechanisms, like all the gears and stuff like that will pop out at you. And I feel like that's what will happen if you mess with it. Just let it happen naturally, And you have, as you honor and follow your guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So I feel like when it comes to like for example, job, career, you need to listen to what your heart says, because I feel like in that way, that's when you will be very prosperous. I also feel like there might be something you've been called to do for a while now. It might be something like maybe going to school or, I don't know, studying something. And it's like you've been putting it off, but you need to. It's like the reason why it's being called to you is because it's for you. You also have, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So I do feel like, again, you are a healer, but I feel like you could be working on your physical body. I also kind of feel like somebody could have recently been injured and maybe some kind of I don't know, some sort of an accident. Somebody may have, and somebody could be going through physical therapy, and this person is it's like you start to realize, you like the high of working out, what it does to your body, how it makes you feel, and there's something in making yourself healthier. For others of you, I do feel like it is just eating healthier and exercising more, doing more for your body, and it makes you feel good. Which is good because it's good for you. I'm also seeing somebody going on runs, going outside and running. Listening to music. It's like a meditation for you, I feel like. I also feel like it's very inspiring to others to do things like that. Some people see you changing, your body changing, seeing you changing. You also have, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So, again, these little nudges, these little ideas, these little options that come up in your mind, there's a reason why they're coming up in your mind. It's like a nudge towards, hey, maybe this is what you should do, and you won't worry so much about this, because then things will actually work out for you the way that they're supposed to. Things will happen naturally as there should. Because there's something about trying to force something that's naturally going to happen. Tiger, stop it. Stop. Dogs. So see, and I do feel like you have been making a lot of changes in your life, and that might be a little bit hard for you because you've got so many of these changes going on. All right, then I chose love advice. So your love advice, okay, I feel like you think somebody doesn't love you. You think it's unrequited love. You have a lot of love for this person, but this person doesn't have any love for you. That's a lie. I don't know why or how it came about that you started thinking this, but there is something about you thinking somebody doesn't love you, you thinking somebody doesn't feel the same way as you, and they do because it came out in reverse. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I do feel like there is a new love that's coming into your life. You may meet them through your friends. You have let your friends help you, ask for, and accept support from others. And I like how this came out because you had that too. You had that in the resistance card. Was it this one? No, it wasn't. It was in the Battle Our Fears card, where it was talking about having your friends ask for help, or your friends asking your friends for help. And it's literally exactly what this card says. So that's really cool. Then you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Do you feel like you're getting guided in maybe I feel like in your dreams and in other ways your intuition's been pointing, hey, maybe you should make the effort to talk to this person, to fix things with this person. You have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel like it's your spiritual path. Somebody may have different religious beliefs than you. I feel like, for example, and this is just an example, you could be a tarot reader or a psychic, and this person grew up Christian, and they don't believe, in all of that lovely stuff, even though it doesn't make sense. But yeah, it is interesting because I do feel like there are differences, and that might be part of the reason why somebody won't come towards you, is because they're so worried about those differences. I pulled for work/money. You have time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school and freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So it was interesting because I did say earlier maybe you were leaving school or something. So maybe you have been deciding on you have been trying to figure out if you want to go to school. Again, I see somebody by the ocean again, or by the water, like walking by it and trying to make a decision. I do feel like you need to make this decision. You need to make it. I feel like the time has been going down. And you are trying to make a decision based on your heart's true desire. I do feel like that's exactly what you want to do. But I am seeing a lot of numbers. So what you need really might be needing to go back to school, or to go to school. Because I feel like once you do, not only that, but there's something in meeting somebody that you were supposed to meet there and having a really deep connection with them. Also taking in and learning the things that you were supposed to learn. But if there's something in, I keep hearing prosperity, and then something with computers maybe. I'm seeing numbers. Either way, you're free to decide what you want to do. Either way, you will be, I feel like the options that you have here, you can choose any of these options. You can choose anything that you want, your heart's true desire. And it will work out for you the way that it will work out. It will work out. That's what I just keep hearing. It will work out. I don't want to say it anymore, though. Okay, so then your regular advice is, so if you've been asking something, you've been trying to get confirmation, like a yes or no question, you have 2 yeses here, but one of them is you have to work for it. So whatever it is that you're wanting, yes, but you have to work for it. And then you have pray out loud. Angels need communication too. But I do feel like, you do have to talk about a little more about what it is that you want, but there is also something needing to communicate with maybe a specific person in your life. You have dance and smile like no one is watching, or dance and sing like no one is watching and smile. You were supposed to live differently than those around you. It's okay to be different. I feel like you're just not, maybe that's what it is. What you're wanting to go to school for or learn more on is different than everybody around you. And it's like you have a hard time remembering that you are supposed to live differently. You're not supposed to live like everybody else. You're not supposed to do what your parents did. You're not supposed to, like, do what all of your friends have been doing. You know, like, you're not supposed to be like them. That's the awesome thing. You are fucking unique. You have your own thing going on. You have your own life that you're making happen. You also have released negativity. I do feel like you have been, like, you know, you have been feeling stuck. I feel like you've been feeling like that, and you're releasing that. You're starting to release that, but you need to keep continuing to release that negativity, because the negativity is just going to bring you down and bring you back into that place again. You also have your words hold more power than you realize, so watch your mouth. So I feel like when you are speaking negatively, it brings the negativity to you. I also am hearing somebody saying something about somebody and not realizing the power that they hold, and it's like something happens to that person. You had said it, you know, you're like, oh, well, I hope that person gets sick or something like that, and that person gets sick like a little bit later, you know. It's like you don't realize how powerful you are. And then you have predictions coming true. Prepare yourself. You are powerful. Like I literally just said, you might actually cause somebody to get hurt, and you're starting to realize, oh, maybe I need to watch what I say, because I don't want to put that into the universe. I want I want what I want to happen. You have cleanse your energy and home. So I feel like you could need to go on a cleanse, cleansing your energy, but I'm also feeling about your home as well. I'm also seeing somebody going through stuff in their home, like cleaning things up and getting rid of things that no longer serve them, and also seeing somebody cleansing their spirit. You are magical within. I feel like sometimes you forget that about yourself. You forget how magical you truly are. You forget the power that you hold, because like I do, you don't realize it when you're speaking on things. So for charms, these I pulled to see, like, to let you know if you're on the right, when you're on the right path, like if you see things, or seeing what else comes out. You may have a stress ball or some sort of a ball that you put in your hands, and you may use it quite often. It like brings you to a happy place, or it's supposed to bring you to a happy. It could be a ball with a happy face on it, okay? And it's like a de-stressor ball, I think is what they're called. Or you could be buying a de-stressor ball. I am seeing something with I got the ball with the happy face on it, but I'm also seeing maybe a balloon as well. So you could give you a balloon on it, or you could see a happy face on like a happy face sticker on somebody's car. Again, these are all letting you know that you're on the right path, that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, letting you know that that you're fixing things the way you're supposed to. You also have fuck off and die. So he's so cute. I do feel like you have like a resting bitch face, and it does like tend to scare a lot of people off around you. It's not like you intend to. You might actually think about maybe getting so I'm seeing rose quartz, and I'm also seeing smoky quartz. You might want to look into getting these crystals. They might actually really help you out. Smoky quartz helps a lot. It helps with mourning. It helps with letting go of negativity. I feel like that's something you should really look into. Smoky quartz, baby. Just saw a butterfly landing on somebody going through a butterfly like garden area. Somebody having a butterfly on their shirts, like printed on their shirt, and it's like purples and blues. I also see swirls and dots on it. A butterfly sticker. I think it's a sticker. I would assume so, because like it kind of looks like it's on a window. Goes over a reflection. Maybe our car window. Classy as fuck. I heard something late to class. I'm seeing somebody wearing like black pants and like a gold shirt. I don't know, but I feel like there's like a date and it's at night and you see the stars, they're really clear. And it's a classy date, but I feel like somebody cusses a bit. So I just saw, like, you know those like mermaid pens you come across at like Dollar Tree or whatever. I feel like somebody could be buying one of those, or will be seeing them and it's like thinking whether they should buy it or not. Something that makes them like laugh and smile. There's gonna be a moment where you just start dancing. I do feel like that did come out with the cards, but I feel like there is something in feeling good about yourself while you're dancing. You may actually go out clubbing with some friends. You also have Slytherin. So you could watch a Harry Potter movie. Like, this might actually make you want to watch Harry Potter, for that's what I'm getting for someone. But so you could be Slytherin, like if you have ever done that test. Or I feel like there's something about, I'm hearing Lithian, or that's not how you spell that. Or how you say that. I don't know what that was trying to go for. Somebody switching up medications. Or needs to switch up medications. I feel like there could be a Slytherin that's around you. I'm not getting any bad vibes though, so that's good. Alright, I also got like a childhood memory. I'm seeing somebody playing on a swing, maybe playing with a little girl on a swing, pushing her on it. I'm also seeing a singular, like one of those old wooden swings, like hanging from a tree, and like somebody swinging on it. That could be something you do, or maybe you see one. This is letting you know that you also need to let out your inner child. You need to like remember to play, to smile, to enjoy life at its fullest. You also have, you know what's so crazy? Dude, I'm not shitting you. We were talking about clocks and the gears and stuff like that. This is one of the charms that came out. This is the geared heart. It's the only one that's in here like this, and it kind of reminds me of like somebody that's really good with mechanics and stuff like that. And that would explain why I even brought that up. So maybe you're really good with mechanics. I also feel like sometimes you feel like your heart feels like it's a machine, I'm feeling like, for someone. But you may come across some kind of steampunk item, like a hat or a skirt or something. I don't even know. It's like some kind of an outfit, or maybe you go to a steampunk fair or something. You also have It's Time for You to Shine. So you may come across somebody that has a tattoo of a sun on them somewhere, or come across some sort of like poster or a sticker, or something will say shine, and it will be in a sun, like some sort of a poster. I keep seeing like a poster, It's Time to Shine or something like that. And you also have a wish coming true. So there is a wish that you've been wanting that's going to be coming true very soon to you. If you see a golden star, because I do keep seeing golden stars, I feel like that's like letting you know that your dream is coming true right now. Things are happening for you the way that you want them. The dream that you've been looking for, the vision you've been holding on to, that is happening. Once you see gold stars, now this could be on posters, this could be like literally on anything. It could be on commercials. I feel like you'll be seeing a lot of gold stars, and this will let you know that what you want to happen is happening. Your wish is coming true. Exactly what you want is happening for you. But that is all I've got for you, my pile one. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, if it resonated with you in any way, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. I love to see them. I love to know how it's resonating with you. Also, let me know if there's anything else you'd want to know in the how to fix it pick-a cards. But again, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, hit that like button. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And that's all I've got for you. So maybe meet again. Bye. Oh, I need to stretch. Okay, fine. You having a card? Alright. Okay, my pile, it's you. If you chose the devil in reverse, this is yours. So what I got off of your charm right off the bat is that, so usually the devil, like this is like my devil card, you know, or somebody's like pretending they're like, or not pretending, but somebody has ties with the darker side. Interesting. I haven't had dark energy over and around in a while. But it's interesting though, because like I also kind of get, there's something about leaving something behind that didn't serve you. You could be giving up a habit or slowing down on something that was making you sick, or walking away from something that was making you sick. Because I do feel, because there is something about being drained, feeling exhausted, not feeling like yourself. And it's like you knew that and you felt like that, so you wanted to start feeling yourself. Or maybe somebody pointed it out to you. It could have been somebody very close to you that pointed out to you that you weren't acting the same. It's like you knew you had to change that, and there was like this particular thing you needed to get rid of in order to change. And I feel like you did. You're letting go of either a habit, an addiction, or like a person or a job. There's something you're letting go of in order to move forward through life. I also heard obsessive. Alright, so I did pull some Moonology cards, zodiac signs, to see like who you need to fix things with. And then I also pulled cards to see what those things are that you need to fix with them. And of course, I pulled some advice on it. Then I also have some advice on love. And you have 2 different messages that are coming out for 2 different people. So you may have a third-party situation going on around you or something. I also pulled on job and money to see another thing you need to figure out how to fix, if that's something you're working on. Of course, my stuttering would come back. I also pulled advice to see other things that you have going on that you need to fix or to work on. I pulled charms to see things that are... Sorry, my dog's having a nightmare right now. Need to see, these are what are they fucking called? Oh my gosh, I said it in the last pile, no problem. I'm gonna come to this pile and I'm having issues. Give me 1 second, please. Confirmations. They're letting you know you're on the right path. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay, tigers. You're okay. Go safe. No, we won't hurt you here. I know. No, baby boy, you're gonna knock over my camera. Poor baby. Anyway, alright, so you have Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. For zodiacs you need to work things out with. The advice that came with it is you're very close to achieving your goal. Work through your fears. A fiery climax approaches. I heard Moon in Scorpio. A fiery climax approaches. Your hard work is paying off. Look at the bigger picture, and conclusions are within reach. So I got with look at the bigger picture, see something from somebody else's point of view. And once you do, think conclusions will be within reach. You also have like I said, your hard work is paying off and you're very close to achieving your goals. So whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, it's going to happen very soon, because you also have a fiery climax approaches. But you got to work through your fears when it comes to something. There's something that you're afraid to work through. Let's see what that is. Now, give me a moment. I'm going to read these in my head before I read some of it out loud. Have you ever had a job or a role thrust upon you that you would have preferred not to accept? How did you handle the situation? Did it change how you thought about yourself? I feel like there's a job that you had been working towards for such a long time. You kind of lost the idea of why you wanted it in the first place, and then the job was offered to you in some kind of scenario, and it's you took it because it's something you'd always been working on, but it's you didn't really want it. It didn't really fit what you had always seen for yourself. It was just an opportunity that was there that you took, even though it's something you didn't really want. I feel like there's something you really didn't want. And it's there's something about this job that's been making you change the way you view, or changing the way you view yourself. It's you don't see yourself as you. I feel I keep hearing false, not feeling it's not you. maybe the job that you know was like you had been offered like a promotion or something. It was, and you like went for it because it had a lot of like it had a lot of pros, and the cons didn't really weigh out. But realistically, the cons does weigh out the pros when you think about it. If it doesn't fit your heart, if it's not something that feels good to you, feels right in your heart, it's not something you should be doing. I know it's a job. It's great freaking money. I get it. Okay, I do absolutely get it, boomer. So, I'm not trying to offend or anything like that. I'm just saying that is like the way that they think. Not following your heart's true desire, not what makes you happy. Sure, you could be broke for a long time, but in the long run, you're happier than you've ever fucking been in any day you've ever been at your job that you're currently at, where you don't even know how to smile at the job that you're at. Or the only reason you smile is because you know you have to be the positive face because everybody else is going to be miserable around you. So you know you have to be the happy, happy go person. Even though you don't feel that inside anymore because it's not your passion anymore. This isn't the job that you had thrust upon you, that was offered to you, or that was some kind of promotion. It was like something that was just given to you, and it was something you have been working towards because it's something you kind of needed, like a survival thing, you know. But it doesn't fit you, and you know that. But I feel like you've let it change the way you have let it change the way you view yourself. You know it doesn't fit you, and you're kind of like trying to make yourself fit in this little square, and it's not really working out for you. That was, by the way, identity. You also have another identity card. Which Hogwarts house do you feel the most Which Hogwarts house do you feel the least affinity with? Why do you think that? What do you think that says about you? So I'm going to read what it says on here. It is said that what least attracts us says as much about our identities as what most attracts us. Students at Hogwarts identify strongly with their particular house, but they also often have a house that they strongly don't identify with. For example, students in Slytherin and Gryffindor are known to be rivals. So, I personally, for example, I am a Hufflepuff. I'm a stoner. Hufflepuff, get it? But I am more than that. I am also somebody that's very intuitive, who likes to listen to what other people have to say. I try to help people out, not necessarily all the time, but as much as I can with what I can. I don't really particularly... I guess Slytherin would be the one I would say I don't like the most. And the reason why I would say I don't like it the most is because I know I have things about myself. Wow. My sister is going off the hook today. But I don't want to identify too much with Slytherin because, like, you know, they're known as the villain and such like that, and which is fine because I've always loved the villains in any Disney movie. I feel like I like them more than most, except Ariel. Ariel's my bitch. But, like, they can be very manipulative. They're very great at lying. Those were things I was great at when I was younger. Those are things I don't really like to accept about myself, but I have because they are a part of who I am. And I feel like that's something that they're asking you to do. Look at the things that you least attracted to because those are things about yourself that you need to accept, that are a part of who you are. You may not like it, but I mean, it just is what it is, you know? Like I said, I don't like those parts of myself, but I know they're there, you know? So I feel like that's what they're asking you to do. You also have resistance. In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Hagrid experiences prejudice as a result of his half-giant heritage. Sadly, this is not an isolated incident. The wizarding world as a whole struggles with prejudice, both against muggles and muggle-born wizards. Have you ever experienced prejudice in your life, or witnessed it? Today, take an action, big or small, to combat prejudice in the world. I feel like people hate on you because of the person that you are, the kind of person that you are. Maybe you're very different than the norm of what you do. I feel like like you're very intuitive. You're very good at helping people find what it is that they need before they really even tell you. A lot of people may have a hard time with that. There's also something about very unique. The way that you dress may be very unique, or the way that you hold yourself is just very unique compared to how a lot of other people do. And you may get a lot of shit for that. You may have a different background than a lot of people, and that might, I feel like what we've been through in our lives, like the things that we have conquered in our life, that makes us hold ourselves in certain ways, and I feel like that has made you hold yourself in a certain way, and a lot of people don't know how to accept that, and I feel like you've always gotten a lot of shit for that. There can also just be something small, or something really kind of doesn't, Pride and Prejudice is probably one of my favorite movies in like the world. Like Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth, like I love their romance, because they don't see it at first. They don't see how right they are for each other at first, and then they see it when they come together. I don't know why I'm telling you this. And the passion that they have is just fucking crazy. I don't know why, but I keep thinking of the butterfly effect. Like, how they go in the movie, the guy goes back in time and he tries to change things. It's like a talent of his. And I keep remembering the deleted scene, because I was obsessed with that movie when I was younger. Like, I would love to go back and change something in my past, But then as time has gone on, I've realized, no, I think I'm good with everything that happened. Even like the really shitty, horrible things, like, it's made me who I am today. And I think I'm fucking awesome. I think I'm far better than I was when I was younger. But I feel like, I have no idea where I was fucking going with that. I hate when that happens. I don't know, it's gone. Dang it. I hate when that happens. I really do. It really irritates me. It puts me off. Alright. So, we're going to move into the advice that we have for how to fix things with these people. Okay, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So I feel like if you had a lot of drama, a lot of things going on in your life lately, it's going to come to a slow end, it's going to be a lot smoother. You won't have as much drama going on. There's going to be a lot more peace. I feel like somebody will bring you peace. I'm seeing purple hair. I never noticed that before. I thought it was brown. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. If there's someone that you've been thinking about that has passed on, they want you to know that they're okay. I feel like you're dreaming about somebody that you had lost. They're trying to give you a message. They have something they want to tell you. They've been telling you in your dreams, and you're not quite grasping it when you wake up. It's like you remember them being in your dream. You remember the setting, everything that was going on. You even remember their mouth moving and them talking to you and looking at you. But you don't remember the fucking words coming out of their mouths. You have some kind of a block going on. You might want to try to cleanse yourself. Light some sage, or light an incense. Do a prayer. Take a shower and meditate. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. I feel like you're insecure about some kind of art or something, some kind of a thing you've been wanting to do, some kind of a talent that you don't show other people. It's like you're afraid to show that talent, even though you're fucking gifted. Like, I'm seeing somebody who's very gifted at something that they do, but they're very insecure about it. There's also something about communicating with somebody that's a part of your life purpose. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So you could have children, like have a couple children, or you could also see somebody teaching other children, maybe like they're friends of your child. I'm also seeing somebody working in maybe like a preschool or a school with younger children. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So I feel like you have a decision you know you have to make. You might seek out somebody's advice. Somebody that you trust. Now, I love you, little girl. Alright, so when it comes to your romance, so here's the thing. I'm going to start with the one with the smaller deck first. Like I said, you had like 3 or 4 get thrown at me, but these 2 went together and then the rest kind of went in the same exact pile. You have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So, like I said, I got 2 different piles, 2 different people. I see somebody lying to you about how they really feel. There are 2 people lying to you about how they really feel. One is not telling you how much they love you or how much feelings that they have for you, and another person is saying that they have a lot of feelings for you, but it's not how they truly feel. There's something hidden in that. Maybe there's a reason why. I just see, when it comes to the person that is hiding how they feels for you, like telling you that they love you, they're telling you that they have these feelings for you, but you know it's not true. There's something in knowing it's not true. And I feel like there's a lot of eyes. I do see 2 children. Okay, and then when it comes to the other one, the other pile that came out, you have a lot. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There are somebody you're going to have a lot of passion with. They're going to have very dark, long hair. You may be very drawn to their lips. This could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. So it's somebody you already know in your life currently. This person is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like you guys have met already, like maybe you met in the past, and it's like you guys haven't really seen each other like before. You guys maybe are in the same circles or something, but like you guys haven't seen each other since. There's something in not seeing somebody in a while, and that's the person that's worth waiting for. You have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I see somebody being single, and in being single, it's like you attract more to you, but not accepting any of the offers except the one that you're waiting for is like the right one. You have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Again, I'm seeing dark hair. You deserve love. You are lovable. I just saw that Virgo card in my head. You are enough. And then you have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. See what I mean? That was like all one perfectly together. This is like somebody from your past, somebody that is that you've met before. This is a person worth waiting for. It's a divine connection. I feel like it's a twin flame connection because you also have twin flame down here. But yes, so you will be, I feel like maybe having a breakup with somebody, and after being single for a while, you get together with a soulmate connection. When it comes to work/money, you have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So you may work with books, you may read a lot of books or be in some kind of a library, you may have learned a lot, or it's like you're sharing your experiences with others. You may read to children. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I feel like you have options of different jobs you could do, and I feel like you need to look into them because there's something about the current job you're in that you are not happy about. You also have career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and desire. See what I mean? Like, I feel like there is like there's like something about like answers being given to you about what you should really be doing, what you feel like you should be doing, what's in your heart's true desire. And you have heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So I feel like your heart's desire, what you truly want, is coming to fortune, into fruit. It's coming to life. It's happening for you, and it's like, and you are supported, you know. And it's interesting because I know in one of the charms you have whatchamacallit, an angel that's a protecting one. That was one of the charms that came out. So like, you are being guided, and you are being protected and supported towards your dreams so that they can become a reality. You also have study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of research, a lot of reading on this new job that you truly want, this thing that you feel called to, and you have the answers you need. Because I see a key and I'm being drawn to it, and I'm being drawn to wisdom. So you have the wisdom that you need, and you have the knowledge that you need as well. There's something about doing a little more research, trying to figure out how to make it work for you, more accurately to who you are than to what other people do. It's like making it more you. Ew. Okay. So when it comes to your regular advice, you have so much. Stop procrastinating, just do it. It's like you know what that is. Self-reflect, fix what you don't like. So I was kind of getting that earlier with one of these cards, like the identity cards. There's something about, the Hogwarts house and like which one you don't feel connected to as much. Like, look at that, and if you don't like it about yourself, is there a way to fix it? If there's a way to fix it, how can you fix it? You have, just because someone fucked you up before doesn't mean everyone wants to screw with you. So I do feel like somebody screwed with you pretty hard in your past, messed you up. And there's something about just kind of assuming everybody is out to get you because of what you've gone through. Just so you know, if you are going to say that, like, then that is what you're going to draw to yourself. So like, if you're going to be negative, you're going to attract negativity. Just try being a little positive. I don't think you deserve bullshit. I think you deserve love. Then you have eat something healthy, not candy or chips. So if like you've been eating very unhealthily lately, you're not taking care of yourself, and you just need to work on that a little bit. Maybe throw some rice and chicken in there. Good shit right there, man. Jasmine rice is the shits. You have twin flame union preparing you. See, I told you. So I do feel like you will be united with your twin flame. I feel like that's something about within the year. But there is preparation. I feel like that's why you're going through this career change. It's like it's bringing you towards the one that you're supposed to be with. I feel like the drama being over and going through that drama was a part of what you needed to go through. You also have someone around you is bad energy. Leave them. So there is somebody that you've been spending a lot of time with, or that you're just around a lot, and they have really bad energy. What I mean by bad energy is they could have bad karma that is attached to them, and because you are with that person, you spend a lot of time with that person, you will get bad karma attached to you. And it's just by association. It is so screwed up how that works, but it is how it works. You also have, it could be someone is like that for the bad energy. They could be wishing bad on you, or wishing bad to something that's attached to you. Just keep seeing like somebody just doesn't have the best of energy that's around you, because they carry a lot of darkness with them. Now, we all carry darkness within us, okay? Some carry it more than others. Some have given into it completely, and I feel like that's what this person did. They have given into their darkness, and they're not coming out of it anytime soon. And because they won't come out of it, you kind of need to leave that person behind so that you can move forward in your life. You also have tempered down that ego. So I feel like you've been a bit prideful. I feel like actually when there comes to a certain situation, you've been like, psh, I'm better than that. I know what I'm doing. I've got this shit. I don't need fucking nobody. Like, you're being overconfident, and you need to put that shit down, or you're going to be put in your place. That's what I heard. If you don't temper that, if you don't temper down that ego, then somebody will put you in your place, and it's not going to feel good. And then you have block the person that's draining you. You don't need them. So, like, it's interesting. I was saying that earlier, the draining thing. I do feel like there is somebody around you that's been draining you, and like, I don't mean physically, okay? They could be draining you physically, making you tired, exhausted, you don't want to do anything. I feel like it's mainly emotionally and mentally. It's like this person kind of attacks you without you, like, realizing it. I feel like I'm speaking to a male energy because my ear just rang a little bit. But I feel like, okay, so, oh, that's what they mean. Okay, so I was close. Left ear, lover ear. That means the same thing, really. Touche. So the person that's draining you could be a lover of yours, and they're not just draining you physically, but I also feel like a little bit emotionally as well, and mentally. There's something about mentally fucking with you. They could be kind of getting in your head a little bit about what they think that you deserve, even though you know what you deserve, even though you're not quite seeing it. Why do you think you deserve silver when you deserve gold? I don't know. I just saw 111. You're so fucking gifted. You're not using your talents to full capacity. So there are talents of yours that you have not been using like you're supposed to be using. I don't feel like you realize how gifted you are. So I keep getting intuitive. It keeps coming inside of my head. So I feel like you're really intuitive. You don't use it to its full capacity. I feel like in the job that you could currently be in, there is no actual use for it, just in certain little areas every now and then. I feel like that's why this career change is happening for you and why you need to do more research, because you need to figure out what works for you, how you can use your gifts best to suit you and to suit others. How to make money off of it, how to be reasonable about it. You also have, don't feel guilty for that shit. You can only do what you can with what you know at that time. So there's something from your past that you feel really guilty about. It's like you're mad at yourself for not seeing something, but there's no reason to be mad at yourself for not seeing something that you didn't know was there in the first place. You can only do what you can do with what you know at that time. What you know now, you did not know back then. So you can't change that. You can't butterfly effect that shit. Okay, it don't work like that. It's okay though. You learn from that. You take what you know from that and you use it in the future. You know, so like whatever it is you feel guilty for, say sorry to that person, to yourself, to who you need to say sorry to, and figure out a way to not have to do that again, a way to avoid doing that again if it made you feel so guilty, so bad. You also have failure. We need to fail in order to succeed. Let's keep fucking up. So there is something in feeling like you failed something. Do you know, if you think about it, how many times you have to go through a lot of failures in order to succeed? I don't know how many times they fucked up anything they have ever invented, but everything always had a prototype, and that prototype did not always work out right the way it was supposed to. So we always need to continuously keep trying in order to make it work, to see what works. And I feel like sometimes you may forget that. It's like, I feel like you are really hard on yourself for failing at something that, no offense, but you may not have been able to beat before anyways, because you were going to fail at it anyway, which is fine. It's so fine. It's okay. It's good to be a failure. That means you're trying. That means you're putting forth your best effort, okay? And if you're not putting forth your best effort, it's a suggestion that you should put forth your best effort the next time, you know? Like, you learn something from each failure so you can do better for each success. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to pull out your charms. These are letting you know that you're on the right path. So I'm seeing somebody going through the woods. They're walking through the woods. I'm seeing a path. I'm also seeing I don't know. It's a crescent moon. And it's like the trees are bare. They don't have any leaves on them. There's a decision that needs to be made, and there's some sort of a psychic connection with somebody. Maybe you realize this connection that you have with somebody when you're going on a walk through the woods. And I'm seeing lots of trees, and they have no leaves on them. But I'm seeing the crescent moon through the trees. You're going to receive a gift from somebody. You are going to receive a gift from somebody, or you have received a gift from somebody. I'm seeing a bow tie, a necktie. It's like some kind of menswear that was given to you, and it could have been around Christmas or just before Christmas. There's somebody around you that is that's little, but she's very fierce. There's somebody that is smaller than you that is very fierce. They are not afraid to stand up for what's going on around them. I'm also seeing somebody watching a William Shakespeare movie. Maybe it's Romeo and Juliet or something. I don't know. Maybe reading something. But there is something about William Shakespeare, so that could be some sort of significance. I feel like you will be that's a confirmation you are on your right path. You may watch Child's Play, or you may come across that movie series. I think somebody watches it on TV. There's something about watching Child's Play and it bringing it back. There could be a reminder in that movie, or like something in that movie that like brings a memory loose or something. And again, I told you the angel protection, so I do feel like you're very protected. The angels are looking out for you. They're making sure that things are going right. I feel like if there was somebody that were to try to hurt you, an angel would beat them down with a baseball bat. There's also something about maybe going to a baseball game or watching baseball. Oh my goodness, you know that? Oh, what's it fucking called? LA Angels or something. I don't remember. I only watched the movie once. It wasn't like on TV a long time ago. It was like, I think it is like Angels on the Outfield or something like that. Either way, it's like a baseball team. It's Los Angeles, I think, and they got the Angels, and they're like watching over there, helping them out play baseball. So maybe you watch that or something. We also have a fairy, so you could see a fairy like a tattoo, or a fairy. I don't know. I'm like seeing like a sticker or a drawing of some sort. This drawing may remind you of somebody, or somebody may contact you when you are seeing a fairy. You have girl power. Also seeing a lightning bolt and a cloud, or cloud 9. A girl could have power over you. You got Otherworld. You're very different, very unique. You could be very creative. You could, I'm seeing somebody could sew or make things, like sewing things, like, seeing somebody with pins. I'm also seeing voodoo. Somebody around you could work with voodoo. Seeing the pins and needles in a doll for some reason. That doesn't pop up often. It's interesting though. It's like somebody tries to do harm, but it doesn't cause harm. Somebody's growing from this. You may come across a sprouting flower. You have Virgo, so you could be a Virgo, could be connected to a Virgo. Find joy in the journey. So this one actually kind of reminds me of the twin flame journey. Okay, it's a interesting journey, that's for sure. You learn an awful lot about yourself. I feel like you're starting to find the joy in this journey once more. You may have lost it at one point because I feel like you were going through so much. There was just so much that it just felt so overwhelming. And there's something in a lot of it being let go and finding joy in it once more. You may come across I just saw like a Burger King crown, or maybe some sort of an actual crown, like a tiara. No, I'm seeing a crown, like a Burger King crown. That is so weird. Why didn't that pop up? Maybe you go to Burger King. You can meet somebody at Burger King. See somebody there. There's something about feeling your peace being a little wobbly. There's an A here. I heard Ashley. But there's something in the A being shiny, beautiful, attractive. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I keep being drawn to the diamond. It's like there's something about a diamond when it comes to somebody with the name A. I do feel like there's some sort of important life purpose. That's what it was. Yeah. So, diamonds, like when people wear it, one of their properties or one of their like meanings is like it gives you life purpose. It makes you feel like you have a purpose in this world. A diamond does. So maybe that's what that is. Somebody's going to... Oh. You might run over a froggy. I see a frog just like... Maybe you don't. Maybe you just see it. You might just see a dead frog on the ground, like with a tire mark through it. Seeing some sort of a frog. And it's a frog. It's not a toad. Take a leap of faith. You have 7, so something on the 7th could happen. Something could happen in July. Whatever it is, it's very momentous. It's going to be something that's engraved in your mind. There's something about a predator catching their prey. You could see a falcon. I feel like you're seeing some sort of a bird, and it's like, look up the spiritual meaning of that bird. There's something for you in that message. Because you also have another bird, and this one's a green flamingo. And green could mean a couple of things. It could mean jealousy, but I feel like this instance, it's actually talking about balance in your heart. You could also see a flamingo lifting one of its feet. And this is to let you know that you are currently on your right path. I can't remember what the stone is. I'm trying to think of what they want me to say about it. I heard red jasper. Something about addictions again. You might want to look into gemstones that might help out in helping let go of addictions or things from the past. I am seeing a red tiger's eye as well, so that could help out. Earth Jasper. You have gifts and you're unlocking these gifts, but I don't feel like you're using them to capacity. You're not experimenting with it or practicing with it to make it stronger. I feel like you need a deck of cards or something that makes you happy. Something to play with to bring out more of your intuition, because I feel like this is what's happening for you, is your intuition's getting stronger, your psychic abilities are getting stronger. But this is all I have for you. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments how it helped you out or how it resonated with you. Listen to the silence. It has answers for you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. But that is all I have for you, my pile 2. I'm going to move on to my pile 3 after I go pee. And I hope you have a good one. Maybe we meet again. Bye! Don't even think about it. locate my pile 3. If you chose this Dazed, this is your pile. Alright, I'm going to start off with whom you need to fix things with, what it is you need to fix, the advice to it. Then we have love advice. Then I'll move into job/career, regular advice, and then signs letting you know you're on the right path. Things you need to fix things with: a Taurus, a Libra, that came out twice, Pisces, and Scorpio. The advice that came with it: your dreams need a practical plan. Nothing is yet set in stone. Step out of your comfort zone. And I feel like all of this, well, actually, the nothing is yet set in stone and step out of your comfort zone actually goes with a new romantic cycle begins. I feel like when it comes to a Taurus, you may just like have a really close friend or a Taurus family member or such, but I feel like you need you have dreams with this person and you kind of need more of a practical plan with them. There's a win-win outcome that is forecast. Have faith in your dreams. Balance spirituality and practicality. So I feel like you need a little more balance in your life. And it's time to release negativity when it comes to a Scorpio. Let go of your past. Let go of what had happened. It's over. It's done with. It will never happen again. When it comes to these people, what are the things that you need to fix? Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. Professor Dumbledore, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Think about the last time you were faced with a choice between the easy path and the moral path. Which path did you take? What were the consequences? How did this differ from choices you made in the past? Would you make the same choice again? So I feel like these are things that you really need to ask yourself. Like, think about like the last time you had to make a choice between an easy path and the moral path. What is right to you, but what was easy? I feel like you may have chosen the easier path in the past because it was easier. It may have made you question your morals. It may have been a questionable to your morals, though. I feel like somebody is refining their morals and what they really want in their life, what is true to them. I feel like you're also starting to see consequences when you didn't see them before. You have experiencing loss. The second brother journeyed to his home, where he took the stone and turned it thrice in hand. To his delight, the girl he'd once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared before him. Yet soon she turned sad and cold, for she did not belong in the mortal world. The Tale of the Three Brothers, from the Tales of the Beetle and the Bard, a book bequeathed to Hermione Granger by Dumbledore, reminds us about the importance of letting go of those we've lost. Do something small to honor the memory of a person you've lost. Place flowers on a memorial or cook a favorite dish. Light a candle for them. The important thing is to celebrate their life instead of focusing on the pain of their death. You may have some sort of a connection from pile 2. You may feel drawn to them as well. I feel like you experienced somebody you truly loved. Like, you may have lost a lover. And it's not an easy thing to really get past. But the one thing to mainly remember about the people that have left you is that they want you to be happy. They want you to experience life, to continue growing, to continue to live, to continue to experience the things that you still need to experience. I do feel like it's very important to always cherish the memories you have with those people, to always try to remember them in some sort of a special way to you. I had a friend that I had lost a long time ago. I like to buy flowers every now and then, and I used to give them out to random people because it's something she would do, and then there was just something along the lines of just keeping those flowers and keeping them around in like memory of her, you know? I have pictures of people that I love, and I'll light candles for them when I think of them often or when I dream of them, to let them know that I think of them still, and they're still in my memories and they're still on my mind. You know, like, thank goodness I I know that they know I still care about them and that I still think about them, but I've let them go so that I can continue to live my life. But I still like them to know that I remember them and that I always think of them. You need to figure out what that is for you that'll work for you. You have to remember to let it go. It sucks not having them in your life, not to be able to call them and hear their voice, to talk to them, just smell them. And it sounds so weird when you say that out loud, but like I so understand. I do. But I also know what they would want. And I know that they don't want us to be miserable. That they don't want us to live in the past, but to live for the future. To live for them, you know? Like, maybe take on some of their traits or something, you know? Like the things that you had always loved about them, maybe try to put that into you a little bit. Bring that out in your life. Your advice for these situations. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. I do feel like you're dreaming of this person a lot, and I may be sleeping more than you should because you're dreaming of this person. You're connecting with them on that, you know, another plane, another level, and it's like you feel like this person's trying to guide you towards where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to be doing. They also don't want to leave you at the same time because they love you and they didn't have enough time with you. But at the same time, they want you to be happy and they know there's another path for you that they're not a part of. You have victory. Your desire is coming to fruit happening. Keep up the good work. So whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, it will happen. Just keep up the good work. You have schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth. At this time, the angels will guide and help you with this process. So I do feel like there is, I could be going to school, you could be studying a lot, and it's towards your life purpose. It's helping you grow as well. And you are getting help through this. You have yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So you're like spiritually growing right now. You're doing what you need to in order to get past this. In order to, I see somebody opening up their minds, opening up their third eye. I feel like you could be exercising a lot or doing a lot of yoga, and this is a way to help you meditate. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself as well as others. Benefits others as well as yourself. I feel like you're starting to realize how powerful you truly are. You could be starting to realize that you're really good with tarot. I'm seeing tarot cards, somebody practicing with them and starting to realize that they can use this to benefit themselves and other people as well. I feel like you're starting to realize that you can, I feel like you're starting to realize you can make money at this, that you're really good at something. Now that you've asked the angels for help be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So I feel like you have been asking for this help in your transformation, and I also feel like you've been getting some messages. Your intuition's been telling you exactly what you need in order to move forward, what it is that you're supposed to be doing. I feel like you might get random thoughts, and these random thoughts are actually encouraging you to go towards what it is that you're supposed to go towards, what it is that you want to happen. Your love advice is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Seeing a vacation. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. If you see you playing and having fun with somebody on a vacation. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I see somebody being single and enjoying being single. Offering flowers to ancestors. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So there is somebody that you have known in another life, that you were with each other in another life. There could be a lot of passion between the both of you. I feel like that's something you're going to come across. That's something you're going to have. That could be what you've been looking for, what you've been manifesting. And it's like that will come into your life soon. But first, you kind of need to enjoy being single. You need to heal from the loss that you've experienced. When it comes to your money/job, you have artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So you're an artist. You need to be creative. You need to create in order to feel better in general. I feel like there's something that you've been really feeling drawn to, maybe paints, because I do see paintbrushes here. You've been really wanting to paint something. Do it. Doing this will actually help you. It's like it helps you relax, it helps you see things in a different way, and it also brings about something very beautiful. You have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. You're a very creative person, and I feel like you have a lot of creative options that are open to you. I do feel like there is some sort of a story that's been going on in your head for a while, and it's like you're trying to figure out how to put it on paper. You know, like, that's what rough drafts are for, sweetie. So, like, just get it out. Write it out. I feel like you need to, and it will be a very inspiring book, and it'll also be a phenomenal story. And we need better writers out there. No offense, but, like, some of the writers out there these days. So, spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So, I do feel like you're a spiritual teacher. You do have a way of helping people heal around you, and it's like you help people find the answers that they need in order to heal. I don't feel like you care for religion so much. It's like it doesn't even bother you in the slightest bit because they all have some kind of connection to them. You may hold classes or some kind of a seminar that really inspires a lot of people around you that are from all different kinds of backgrounds, and they feel united. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. I do feel like, again, you inspire a lot of people around you to grow, to learn. I'm seeing butterflies. Butterflies may be some kind of a symbol you see often that it's also like are like letting you know you are transforming, you are doing what you're supposed to in order to get to the goal that you truly wish to. There's something about working with children in general that might be something you might be looking into or want to do. Your advice in general is that you will have success. You will have abundance. If that's something that you're worried about, you will have it. You have love is on the way. Be patient. And this is like the second time we've had this card. Like, the love that you're looking for, this past life relationship that you are seeking, this one that you really want, is on its way to you. The one you want is coming. And I know nobody wants to hear be patient. You know, I don't like hearing that. So, but it's true. Like, work on you while you're waiting on this to come forward. And I feel like that is exactly what you're doing. You are working on you while you're waiting for this to come into you. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to. And it sucks waiting. It really does. But the wait is so worth it. So worth it. Because it leads you to success. You also have find happiness from within. If you're not happy with you, how can someone else be? So I feel like that is something that you are working on. You're finding happiness from within yourself, because I feel like you think that too. You know that. You know that deep down. If you can't find happiness within yourself, if you can't enjoy your own time with you, then how can you expect somebody else to enjoy that kind of time with you? You have trouble at work. Watch your back. So there is, like, if you're currently working somewhere and it doesn't feel right to you, and you feel like there's trouble around you, then there most definitely is. I do feel like there is some kind of a change at work that could be, it's like this change is something you don't really want to deal with because it causes a lot of trouble. And you did have wrong career path, quit, you will be okay. So if you feel like there is trouble at your work and you feel like it's the wrong career for you anyways, then go ahead and quit. Things will work out. Now, if you don't feel like that, then ignore this little tidbit. You have healed childhood wounds. It's hard, but possible. Change the way you think because you're not seeing you. So there are things from your childhood that are still haunting you. The way that you think about yourself, the way that others have taught you to view yourself as well. I feel like you need to change that. You need to change the way you think, because you're not seeing who you are. You're not seeing how truly powerful, how truly inspiring you are to other people, because you have this little mindset of what you were taught from when you were younger. You just need to teach yourself a different way of seeing yourself, a different way of looking at things. Your future holds many good surprises, but you're being prepared at this moment. Be kind to those that are mean to you. Smile when people are taking it out on you. So I do feel like there are a lot of people that tend to take it out on you, mainly because you're not afraid to be you. You're not afraid to shine or speak your mind. So there will be a lot of people that take it out on you. They'll be mean to you, but you just need to smile when people are taking it out on you. Majority of the time, the only reason people are mean to you is because you're unapologetically who you are. You're not afraid to be you, or to say things, or to dress a certain way, or to be you, which makes other people uncomfortable because they have a hard time being who they are. You're manifesting this situation. If you want it, take it. If not, then dissolve it. So there is something you're manifesting. If it's something that you don't want in your life, then you need to let it go. You need to dissolve it. But if it is something that you truly want, if this is something you've been manifesting that is the dream goal, then go ahead and take it. Don't be afraid of it, because it's something you've been manifesting. But if it is something that you don't want in your life, and it's something you've been unconsciously manifesting towards you, then you need to let it go. You need to dissolve it. You need to heal it. Stop worrying so much. Things will work out. Compliment someone. Someone could use a pick-me-up, and it's free. So there could be somebody around you that's just having a really bad day, or just not feeling so good. And it's like, if you give them a compliment, it will make, it'll brighten their day. It'll make them smile. It'll make them happier. I feel like you need to remember sometimes, everybody has a bad day, and just a little compliment, a little smile can really change everything in that person's life. You have health check-up required. So you may need to go to the doctor or the dentist, whatever it is that you need. You have health shake-up is needed. Go on a cleanse diet, cut something out. So there is something in your life that you may need to cut out, maybe some habit or some sort of an addiction, or maybe you need to go on a cleanse because your stomach's been messed up or something has been messed up. You haven't been feeling well, but a cleanse would be needed. You have let your freak flag show. So this is the masturbating card. So you could either need to masturbate, you need to let out some of that kind of tension, sexual tension. It's actually very important. People don't think it is, but it is. Or you may have sex with somebody. You're missing something very important about someone. Look deeper. Listen to your gut. That's where your intuition is. So there was something about, you're missing something very important about someone, and I think it's somebody from your past life. You need to look deeper. There's something your gut's trying to tell you. Your intuition's been trying to tell you about this person for a while, I feel like. And I feel like once you actually start listening, you will be opened up to this idea. So this Dazed charm, by the way, is my stoner charm. So you may be a stoner. You could just really like the word dazed, or really like tie-dye. You could see a spider, a really big spider. It could be just hanging out. I'm seeing hanging out in a corner of a porch or a garage or something like that. And it's the spider really scares you. It's you don't see it for a moment. This is letting you know that you are on your right path, that things are happening the way they're supposed to. See a teddy bear with jeans with a heart that says, "I'm yours." Something specific could happen on Valentine's Day. Somebody could tell you they have feelings for you. I'm also seeing somebody could just give you a teddy bear. If they had won an affair or something. Seeing a suitcase. Somebody's on their way, or somebody's about to move. Somebody's making a decision that involves moving. I also see a suitcase, somebody going shopping and seeing a suitcase at Goodwill or Salvation Army or something like that, with a bunch of stickers on it. So this is my twin flame charm, and I do feel like you'll be seeing a lot of stars, it could be stars, but it could be, I feel like it's a lot of moons and a lot of suns. It's letting you know that you are coming into union, finding the person that you're supposed to be with. Seeing a can of tomato soup. Yes, you can. You can do something that you think that you can't do. You're thinking something hard is harder than it really is. It's as simple as going for it. Somebody could make a super corny joke to you. And this is also letting you know you're on the right path. A black heart. Okay, so I'm seeing the cup. Like I saw a cup the other day that says, "My soul is black," or something like that. There's something about heart is black. Somebody may feel like that. That could be a song that pops up that you end up listening to. Somebody worships the ground you walk on. I'm seeing a lot of Smurfs. Somebody could watch a Smurf movie. Somebody could get really hot while they're watching it. They might take off a shirt or something. Somebody really likes to dance. Likes to wear short skirts. I'm seeing a bow tie or a ribbon. I'm also seeing Minnie Mouse. Somebody wants to kiss you. Somebody has deep feelings for you. I'm seeing the kisses, like the Hershey kisses. So somebody might give you a Hershey kiss. Can I have a kiss for a kiss is what I'm hearing. You may come across some sort of a moth, a very unique, very beautiful moth. You may learn a random fact about a moth. This is letting you know you're on your right path. You have wanderlust, so you may end up traveling or feeling the need to travel. I'm seeing a movie, but I don't know what it's called. You may meet somebody named Bob. You may come across the name somewhere, B-O-B, and I feel like this is also letting you know that you're on the right path. This could have been the person that you had lost that you were trying to heal. This is so cool. So you have past life relationship, which is usually a twin flame. You have my actual twin flame charm, and you have a soulmate little charm. That's what these ones are. I have two of these ones that look exactly alike, and they're my soulmates. So I do feel like you have a soulmate that is around you. You may also see a seahorse. You may see one I'm seeing an aquarium, so you might see them in the aquarium. You may meet somebody at this aquarium. I see somebody sitting still. Sitting pretty is what I'm hearing. You gotta sit pretty, let things work the way they're supposed to. I'm also seeing somebody staying still, meditating. Somebody gonna have tattoos of sparrows. You may come across a bunch of sparrows flying overhead. There might be a lot of them. But I am seeing a tattoo. You may see an elephant, some sort of a big elephant. I'm also seeing someone that is very protective of their family. You may see some sort of a tribal elephant, and after seeing this tribal elephant, something will happen. Somebody may kiss you, or you may meet somebody that you're interested in kissing. The initials that came out for you are G and E, and all I'm hearing is giving. Give to this person or giving to you. I also see grief, working through your grief, learning how to work with it. Alright, that is all I have for you, my pile 3. If this resonated with you, let me know by hitting the like button, or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. I think, did I say if you like my vibes, subscribe? I don't know. But yeah, that's how I feel about that one. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I really do. It was an interesting one, and I got a few things off of it, so that was helpful. But I hope it helped you out. And let me know if it did by hitting that like button or the comments below. And that's all I've got for you. So may we meet again, and see you later. Bye!